Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to do the mystery jar chooses my crochet projects. I've been seeing so many other crochet YouTubers do this challenge and it looks super fun, so I'm really excited to do it. So I have 11 patterns in this jar, and I think I'm probably going to do like 4 or 5 in this video. I'm just going to pick each pattern out randomly, and whatever I get, I have to crochet. So I have some patterns that I've never crocheted before, but I really want to. And I have some patterns that are free and some that are paid. And I also have a couple of patterns that I have made before, but I haven't made in a little while and I've been wanting to make. So I'm really excited to see what patterns I get to make in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out the first pattern that I'm going to be making in this video. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And I'm not going to look when I choose. So this is the one that I have. I got Loops and Knots Crochet's mini cow pattern. This is a free tutorial on her YouTube channel, and I have made this one a few times. I haven't made one in a little while, and I actually don't have any right now, so I'm really excited to make this. So I'm going to go ahead and get some colors for that. I'm just going to use like traditional cow colors for it. So I'll show you the colors once I have those picked. So I've got white, black, and pink for my cow. I'm going to go ahead and pull up her YouTube tutorial on my phone. So I've got her video pulled up on my phone, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on making this cow. I finished the cow, so this is what it ended up looking like. I think it turned out super cute. I'm very happy that I made this. So I'm actually going to put him up here on my desk, and now I'm going to pick out my next crochet project. I'm going to pick a paper. Got a paper. I'm going to be making a no-sew corn. It's this one. I don't think you can see that very well, but I'm going to be making that. So I think I'm going to use Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm going to use these two colors in Sweet Snuggles Light. I don't have the yarn labels anymore, so I don't know the color names, but it's this light green and this bright yellow. So I'm going to use both of those, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on the corn, and I'll update you later. So I just finished crocheting the little corn. I think he turned out so cute. I attached some white acrylic yarn to the top of his head. I love the way it turned out. He's so cute. These little parts of the husk kind of look like a skirt. Also, you can pull the little parts of the husk up over him. And then it's just his little face is sticking out. It's so cute. I love it. I haven't seen a whole lot of people make this pattern before, but it's adorable, so I definitely think more people should make it. So I would definitely recommend this pattern if you want to make a cute little corn. I'm going to put him back there. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick out the next pattern. I have one picked. Okay. I'm going to be making, oh my goodness, you can't even see that. Well, it says a fuzzy bumblebee, and the pattern is by Avalon Crochets. I've been wanting to make one of her bumblebees for a while now, and that is actually a free tutorial on YouTube, I think. So I'm very excited to do that. And of course, I'm going to be using Feels Like Bliss. I have so much of this green. This is all I have left of this skein, but then I have like almost another full skein of this, and then I also have Parfait Plush in the same exact green. So I've got my yarn colors. I've got white for the wings, of course yellow for the body, and then I've got slate for the stripes because Feels Like Bliss does not come in black. The darkest color they have is this gray. But I think it looks even cuter with the gray than the black, so I'm not upset about that. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, and I'm really, really excited. So I'll update you guys later. So I just finished crocheting the fuzzy bumblebee. I love the way it turned out. It's so cute and it's so soft. I definitely understand why she makes so many sales on these bumblebees. I just think it's the perfect size, and I will definitely be making a lot more of these. I've made fuzzy bumblebees in the past, but they were really small and I didn't have any dark gray. I just had brown, and I think it looks so much cuter with the dark gray. So I'm going to go ahead and put my little bumblebee in the background here. And I'm going to pick out my next project. I probably won't be finishing this until tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and pick it out. So I've already done 3. This is going to be number 4, so there will probably be like 1 or 2 more after this one. I got the one that I was hoping for! I got Tango, the Red Panda by Hooked on Toast. So I'm very, very excited about that one. That's the one that I've been hoping for this whole time. So I need to put up my yarn, and I just bought some yarn for this guy, and I have like 3 different types of yarn that I want to use, so I'm going to be making 3 different snugglers, but I'm only going to be making one of them in this video the other two will be saved for like a future vlog or something. So I'm going to put this up and I'm going to show you the colors that I have, because they're not like normal red panda colors, because I wanted to make it in burlap blanket and I could not find normal red panda colors. So I went to Walmart for this yarn because for some reason it's cheaper than Michael's. So I got white, obviously, because red pandas do have white, and I got burlap baby blanket because it was softer than burlap blanket. And then they did not have brown at Michael's or Walmart, so this one's even softer than the baby blanket. I got burlap blanket in almond, so this is going to be like, instead of brown, I'm going to be using this, which is like a creamish, tannish kind of color. So then Walmart did not have orange, but they did have like this knockoff burlap blanket that's cozy chenille yarn. I don't know if it's any good, but it looks pretty similar to burlap blanket. And it was like on the same shelf as the burlap blanket, and this was cheaper. This was the closest thing that I could find to orange. It is purple, but it's like kind of a mix between pink and purple. What is the color name of this? I do not see a color name on here. There's not even like a number, so whatever. This is going to be instead of orange, and I think it's going to be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pattern and start working on it, and I will probably not update you until tomorrow because it's getting really late and I probably won't even have much time to work on this at all tonight. So I'll update you tomorrow. So it's the next day and I just finished crocheting the head for the red panda. I think it's turning out so cute. I love the embroidered eyes. I'm so excited to see what it looks like once it's finished. And I actually like the purplish pink color a lot more than I thought I was going to. And I'm really excited to make another one later in orange. So this yarn is very, very similar to burlap blanket. I think it might just be slightly thinner, but it's really not noticeable. And the only issue that I had with it was at one point when I was changing colors, I was trying to tie the white and the pink strand together so I could change colors. And when I pulled the purple strand, for some reason, all of the like fluff came off and it was just a string. I don't know what I did to make it do that, but it's not doing it anymore. So that was the only issue that I had with this yarn. It's very, very similar to burlap blanket. And if they don't have the color that you need, or if you just want a slightly cheaper option, I feel like this is a really good yarn to use. But anyway, I'm going to continue making the red panda and I will update you later. So I just finished crocheting the red panda. I think it turned out so cute. I'm much happier with the colors than I thought I would be. I love it so much. I would definitely recommend this pattern. I've been wanting to make it ever since it was released. So I'm very, very happy that I have this. And of course I embroidered the eyes so that it can be safe for babies. So this is my fourth project that I've made from the mystery jar. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out my next project. I'm either going to make one or two more depending on the size of the projects that I pick out. So I've got my next paper. Okay, so I got Dottie the Duck by Jenny Loopy-Doo. I don't think you've been able to read any of these since I've been showing them, but I'm very excited to make this. I am going to be using burlap blanket, and I don't remember what the name of the yarn is called, but it's like the Hobby Lobby version of burlap blanket. I'll show it to you in just a minute. So this is the pattern that I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to make just a regular yellow duck with an orange bill. So this skein does not have a yarn label on it anymore, but it's pretty much just like burlap blanket. I did have some problems in the past with this shedding a whole lot, so we'll try it, but it's the only yellow yarn that I have that's similar to Bernat Blanket, and then I have Bernat Blanket in orange. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this pattern and start working on it, and I'll update you once I have some progress on it. So I just finished crocheting the duck. Here it is. I think it turned out so cute, and I was really surprised that it was completely no sew. It worked up a lot faster than I thought it was going to, and I did not end up having any issues with this yarn like I thought I was going to. But I think he turned out so cute. So since this worked up pretty quick, I think I have time for one more project. So I'm going to go ahead and pick another paper out of the jar. So I got Remy the rat from Ratatouille. This is a free pattern. I have been wanting to make this one for a while now, so I'm very, very excited to do it. So here it is. I think I'm going to use Parfait Chunky for this, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on it, and I'll update you later. So I finished crocheting Remy. I think it turned out so cute, and I definitely understand why this pattern has been so popular recently. I think it turned out so cute. My tail is a little bit crooked, but other than that, I love the way it turned out. So that's the last project that I made for this video. So let's go ahead and go over everything I crocheted for this challenge. So I think the first one that I made was the cow. I think it turned out super cute. And then I think the second thing that I did was the corn. I feel like this pattern is really underrated. I haven't really seen very many people make this pattern, but it's super cute, so I definitely recommend making it. Then I think the next thing was the bumblebee. I'm so happy I finally made one of these, and I will definitely be making more in the future to sell because I know they're going to sell so well. And then I think the next thing was the duck, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think the next thing was the red panda and then the duck. I can't remember. But I think it turned out super cute. I'm very happy with the way that it turned out. And then the red panda, and like I said, I don't remember the order. I'm definitely so happy with the way it turned out. I've been wanting to make this pattern ever since I saw the tester call on Instagram. And then, of course, I just showed you Remy. So that's everything that I made for this challenge. I'm so happy with the way that everything turned out. I definitely want to do this challenge again in the future. I think it was super fun. I wanted to choose a favorite at the end of the video, but I honestly don't think I can choose a favorite because they are all so cute. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. If you did watch all the way to the end, comment a bumblebee emoji. And make sure to let me know what types of videos you would like to see in the future. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!